babies. Babies have been the talk of The Sims 4 for forever. So why not look back at all the previous gens of The Sims and look to see who did it best, and see how babies have actually evolved and gone forward, or in some cases have gone backwards in certain aspects, and in doing so can help in the future as like a clear starting point for babies. Also, we're gonna look at which generation did it the worst at the end of this video. Plus, I have some of your guys' input from a poll that I took on Twitter, and we're gonna look at what you guys had to say, which was very funny to say the least. All right, let's jump into The Sims 1. So here we are in The Sims 1, and I'm always blown away when I play The Sims 1 just because it's so like old, and it's crazy because I haven't played this game in so long and I only play it sporadically for videos. So anyways, that's besides the point. So we're gonna have to try and have a baby with my two Sims. They are brand spanking new. I just made them, and I think the way you have babies is you basically have to have romantic interactions with your Sims. I don't think woohooing works. Ooh, is it time for a passionate kiss? Oh, that's a big no-no. No way you can slow dance in The Sims 1. You can't even do that in The Sims 4. Oh, that's so cute. They're slow dancing. And there it is. So long as you probably spam a bunch of romantic interactions, eventually someone will ask if you want to have a baby. And yes, for the sake of this video, I would love to have a baby with you in The Sims 1. Where's my baby? And my object has appeared. Congratulations, girl. Name the new baby. What should we name our object baby? We're gonna name our object 1. Because I can. Yay! So I think animals can interact with the babies. The only interactions I see are feed, play, and sing. So does that sound familiar to anybody? Does that sound familiar to anybody? It probably should. Oh, that is an ugly little object. The sound. That's such a bad baby sound. It's not even a person. It doesn't even show up on your relationships either. It only has 2 motions. It literally just opens its arms and closes them. That's crazy. Not that crazy. It's the first generation of its kind. And oh my goodness, the crying. Let's move our baby somewhere where we won't hear it. Do we have an empty room? Outside in the back. Sure. All right, now I don't gotta hear it. Shame on you. The baby is being neglected. Make sure the baby gets enough food and sleep, or someone from social service may relieve you of your parental duties. Oh my god, it's so much harder to take care of a baby in the game. Oh god. Now, are you happy now, you object?
What do you want from me?
Really quick, thanks to the Sims tutorials, I watched one of their videos and got a little bit more insight on the Sims 1 babies. And something that I found out is that babies, when they fall asleep, you can't interact with them anymore. Also, children can take care of babies as well, which is pretty cool. And if you ever want to go on vacation or you want to travel, you can't if you have a newborn. Can't go anywhere.
They are finally shut up. Oh my god, I'm gonna get out of here before it starts crying again. I'm so over the Sims 1 babies. They are very simplistic, not much to them, very little interactions, and they so easily can get snatched up by social services because you're not taking care of them like the game wants you to. So, that being said, let's move on to The Sims 2. So here we are in your favorite game. In The Sims 2, basically to try for a baby, you have to relax on the bed and then interact with your partner, and there should be a try for baby interaction that you can click on. There's not one right now just because they're already pregnant. So I went ahead and took this one step further, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and woohoo just cuz. At the end of your try for baby, you should listen for like a little lullaby. That should indicate your Sim is pregnant. And since we're not covering woohoos and pregnancies, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward till our baby arrives, so then we can check out our baby. So that'll be about 3 sim days. That has not changed, I think, since Sims 2. So I'll see you when the baby arrives. It's baby time. Okay, finally we get to meet this baby. Whoa. And already we've seen an upgrade from Sims 1 to Sims 2. The cutscenes, the trying for baby aspect, it's more interactive already. So there's definitely an upgrade from Sims 1 to Sims 2. The little plumb bob and the baby comes out of nowhere. I'm dead. It's so cute though. Look at that baby. So I think Sims 2 baby deserves a proper name. So I'm gonna name him Sam. Sure, it's the first thing that pops into my head. So baby Sam, I think deserves an actual name. Now the funny thing about Sims 2 babies is you can actually put them down on the ground. They're actual
how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. But
they're actual like babies. They're not objects. We have interaction with the other objects like the fridge in order to feed Sam a bottle. Too cute. Like, can we just appreciate the baby? It has legs, it has arms, it has a diaper, it's cute, it's just alive. It feels alive. It feels more alive. Now there are changing tables and we got cribs. Also want to mention the Bouncinator and the Dangle Master Deluxe. It's not currently in game because apparently it was on the Sims 2 online store. So you had to go ahead and buy it. So it did not come in the Sims game. But the fact that you get a few more objects for babies 2 to interact with is just says a lot. Apparently they was going to come with Apartment Life, but at the last minute EA pulled out. So cash grab, possibly. It is still EA. And then you can play with the baby, which I think is the cutest interaction. And if you keep playing with the baby, I think eventually they will puke on you if you play too much with them, just to see that. Oh my god, that's so adorable. And then you could cuddle with them. Oh my god. I know you can also show off the baby as well. Oh my god. And when the baby cries, it cries. So probably has a stinky diaper. So the best thing I think from The Sims 2 is that you actually get a changing table, which is pretty bomb. We're gonna come over here and change his diaper, actually have an interaction with the baby and go through the process of changing the baby's diaper on this changing table. That is so cute. Future me realizing that I never showed you guys the cutest interaction, which is bathing a baby in the sink. I think this is just the cutest, most personal interaction with your baby that is just so adorable and realistic. So cute. And that's basically it for the Sims 2 baby. But as you can see, we've gotten a major upgrade from Sims 1 all the way to Sims 2. It's like a major leap and jump. Now onto the Sims 3 baby. We're in the Sims 3 now in all its glory. Look at that ocean. You can actually go swim in the ocean, but that's another video for another day. And I found a willing test subject. I mean, a mother. Already expecting in the game, so I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. So we just gotta wait for this baby to be born. The Sims 2 is the first to try for baby, and the Sims 3 is the same way. Oh my goodness, that scared the bejesus out of me. We're gonna go ahead and ignore that. The Sims 3 is no different, but since she's already pregnant, obviously there's no try for baby, but we can woohoo. So it's the same system. Listen for that little lullaby and you are pregnant. There are no pregnancy tests. There's no way of truly 100% knowing, but I feel like that's okay. You do have to watch out for the lullaby again, just like in Sims 2. And voila, you might be pregnant, you might not be with your Sims. So let's go ahead and wait for the birth of this baby. The baby is coming. Make sure Catherine is home or in a hospital so she can have a safe and comfortable birth. So I think this is the first time you could actually have a birth, not just inside your house. You can actually go somewhere to have your baby. So let's just go ahead and go to the hospital. Can he join us? Why isn't the husband joining us? She's just taking care of this all by herself on her own. You go, girl, I guess. I forgot how to do it. I'm pretty sure you can. I just don't remember. So it's clearly a rabbit hole. You can't go inside. There's just no way of going in there. It's just your sim has to just go and do their thing. But I think it's really like a step up because obviously not everyone has births at home. Oh, the husband finally joined. Okay. Step it up, Evan. Congratulations on a new baby girl. Pregnancy has its ups and downs,
outcomes, but Catherine managed to make the best of it. The baby was born with the genius and virtuoso trait. What would you like to name her? I forget you got so many traits in The Sims 3, unlike The Sims 4, that I love. But that's another video for another day. Let's go ahead and name this baby girl. Let's actually give her something really good. Penelope. I think that's how you spell it. I like that name. It's cute. You're now the 4th monstrosity in this family. This family has a lot of kids. Oh my goodness. The stroller. It took me a second to realize she was using the stroller that I bought for her. The Sims 3 Generations brought in the strollers, so you can now have more interaction with your toddlers and your babies as well, and I think that's so adorable. This baby is a little burrito. Oh my god. All the babies in every generation always look the same, obviously. This baby has no legs. Oh, but it's still really cute. It's a little burrito. That must get really tiresome, but it's so cute. But they have no legs. They're just arms. Is that the butler? I hired a butler and he's in our bed. Sir, this is not yours. Oh, baby's crying. All the interactions seem to be about the same, except now you don't have a changing table. When you change a diaper, you basically just do it in the air. It's an animation. And you can snuggle your burrito, which is really cute, and play with it. Oh, I don't know why the burrito is kind of growing on me. It looks like a little worm. And you can put your baby down on the ground because it's not confined to its crib. So let's just put it in its crib. Just so we can see this interaction one more time because I think it's so freaking adorable. I want to see the mom take the baby out on a stroll. I think the stroller is my favorite thus far. I really like the changing table too, but I think the stroller is just a lot cuter. Oh, that's a weird animation. Oh god. The animation for the stroller is very weird. Like you can't go downhill for some reason. Oh my god, y'all were about to get run over. Oh my goodness. And then she lifts him up again and then walks. Yeah, the animation's a little weird, but I really, really appreciate the stroller. The lifespan for babies are 3 days. It has not changed, I think, since Sims 2. Because Sim 1 babies take 72 hours in total to turn into children. They don't even have a toddler stage. Oh my, and how could I forget? I almost forgot. You can rock with your baby. That's so adorable. Can you snuggle with it while it's on the rocking chair? I don't think so. She looks so bored with her life. Okay, you can't really do much while in the rocking chair with your baby, but at least you can hold it and rock in the rocking chair. That I think is like mega points as well. That's basically it. So why don't we go ahead and move on to Sims 4. Goodbye, burritos. Here we are with the favorite Sims family, the Goths. Brought to you by my personal save file, which will hopefully be out very soon, but probably not. So in The Sims 4, it's the same way, just try for a baby on the bed, except now you don't actually have to relax and then try for baby. You can actually just click on the bed and try for baby. They removed one extra step and it got simpler. They also removed the lullaby, so you won't hear that lullaby anymore. What they've done instead is taken it a step further, which your Sims can now take a pregnancy test, which I actually, not gonna lie, prefer a lot more. One, because you just get to know right away. And two, it's a bit more realistic. She's not pregnant, and if they fail to conceive and they're not pregnant, your Sims do end up sad, which, not gonna lie, is annoying because Sims 4, the emotion system, they go hand in hand. You guys better try again. Now she's pregnant and it'll tell you and it'll let you know that she is eating for 2. Congratulations. Just like since Sims 2, pregnancy lasts 3 days. So we're gonna go ahead and skip time and I'll be back when this baby is born. It's time. The next goth child is ready to be born. You can have your baby on the lot if you have a bassinet, but just like in The Sims 3, you can now have your baby at a hospital. However, the only way this works is if you have get to work. Here we are at the hospital. It is no longer a rabbit hole. You can actually go in here, interact with some of the stuff. Obviously, we're only here for one thing only, and that's to give birth. They'll change into these cute little nightgowns and then get into this weird contraption where the doctor will then deliver your baby, your Sim baby. I've seen this a billion times, but I can't lie, it is pretty cute. It's a girl. What are the odds that we keep having girls? I'm gonna name this one Bella Jr. And voila, there is the baby. Our object, baby, has been born. The Sims 4 babies come in this bassinet. Just like in The Sims 1, they are attached to the bassinet. They are no longer free. You can't leave the babies on the ground. Everything is tied to this crib. We don't see the little burrito anymore. This is kind of like a Sims 2 callback. You can see legs, you can see arms. It is a step up from The Sims 1. You can see the actual baby at least. However, there are similarities, as you can tell, with the whole bassinet being a key feature to the babies. The Sims baby lifespan is 3 days, the same it's always been. There are not really any new interactions. You can show off the baby to somebody, but it is the same old interactions where you feed, cuddle, rock, bounce the baby. There is no longer a changing table since The Sims 2. It's just an interaction and voila, your baby has a new diaper. The Sims 4 didn't come with any other outside items that you can use with your baby, unlike The Sims 2 and The Sims 3. So that's as far as you can go when it comes to babies. I forgot to mention that because The Sims 4 Nifty Knitting, for the first time ever, you can actually knit your baby a custom onesie, which feels a lot more personal. Not gonna lie, but that is because of new DLC. It's not just in the base game. It is very limiting and definitely a callback to The Sims 1. They're basically just objects. Before I give you guys my final thoughts and which generation I thought did babies the best in The Sims, I went ahead and asked you guys on Twitter which generation you thought did Sims babies the best, and your answers were definitely not surprising in the least. I'm only going to be reading a few. The first one comes from Tate's Sims. Sims 3, I love taking my baby for a stroller ride. The baby monitor is very useful and I love the little swing they can play in. I agree 100% when it comes to the baby stroller. However, for the baby monitor and the swing, that's definitely not a in-game thing. That pertains to the Sims 3 store, and I was only covering the things that come with the game and the DLC, but just like The Sims 2, there are extra things that you can download for your game. Dessa the Moon says, Sims 2, I have so many memories of it. Cute little things. I like bathing in the sink, which I personally really enjoyed the bathing in the sink. I thought it was really personal and cute and just that like extra thing that you can do and bond with your baby in the Sims game. Love that. Creative Nerd said, I love Sims 2 babies, but I still prefer The Sims 4 because then my Sims can't go around laying the baby on the floor for them to be taken away for neglect. Which, not gonna lie, how many of us have just dropped our babies somewhere and just forgot where they were? Simsy Carly said, Sims 2 for sure. We could do more interactions. They were funnier to play and they actually look cute. Which I'm not gonna lie, they are super duper adorable. Something about like the graphics and the way the Sims babies look and just that they're actual babies. They even like stay limp like a baby would when you put them on the ground. I think it's Koniko Army. I'm sorry if I butchered that. They said Sims 3. Look at the widow's smile, but 2, they were more free. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I do find the Sims 3 babies adorable as well, even though they are just like little wrapped up burritos. I still find them cute, but we'll have to agree that Sims 2 babies definitely are more free. Amber Horace says, Sims 2 had the cutest babies. Sims 3 had more options. Sims has only one good thing, which I think they're referring to Sims 4, and that's breastfeeding, which that is a new interaction that was added in with the Sims 4. I think this is Series Plays, said definitely 2, with 3 at a close second. They were so much more than objects to instantly age up to be able to actually do anything with, which I'm not gonna lie, a lot of us probably tend to do this. Like, we don't really like playing with the Sims 4 babies. They're just crying little crib objects and you just kind of want to age them up so you're able to do more with them instead of just having them just cry all the time. And that's it. And there were so many more, obviously, that couldn't fit in this video, but it's pretty clear and obvious that you guys definitely prefer the Sims 2 babies, followed by the Sims 3 babies.
Which, not gonna lie, I wish they would just like mush together to be one like super baby. All right, it's time to award the sim generations with first, second, third, and fourth when it comes to babies. And I feel like this isn't gonna come as a shocker to anybody. But in last place, Sims 1, those cribs, they were not even babies. That was a crib that you could interact with. It's no shocker, it was the first of its kind. What's more to say, even with a trying for baby, it's not even a trying for baby. You just kind of have to have romantic interactions with a sim that is your partner, and voila. These flowers appear with a crib and you have yourself a baby. Not very realistic and definitely lackluster, but we can give it a pass just because it was the first of its kind, like always. Third place goes to The Sims 4. Obviously, 4 generations in, has reverted back to The Sims 1. They're very similar. Obviously, a lot of things have changed. Graphics. The Sims babies aren't actual cribs, but they are still confined to the crib. So it's kind of like taking the Sims 2 appearance of the baby, where you can see its little hands, its little legs, but they're not free. And there's only so much you can do with the Sims 4 babies. They are attached to that crib. They are an object, and it's definitely cold. They don't feel like actual babies. Not to mention, there are like no objects for the babies. Now in third place, this was actually really difficult. You have no idea. I really love the Sims 2 babies. You definitely get a lot more to do, but I definitely like the little Sims 3 burrito babies. You definitely have objects, things to do in the Sims 3 as well. We cannot negate that. But going off on which baby I prefer to interact with the most, it's no shocker that second place has to go to the Sims 3. Just because I don't really prefer the burrito style as well, even though I find it super adorable and cute. I do prefer when you can see the little baby's feet and like you can actually see them exposed, you know, the whole thing, instead of constantly being wrapped up in their little blankets. It does feel like there's a little less to do than in The Sims 2, but there still are things to do with your babies, including dropping them on the floor if you wish to do so. And of course, Sims 2 comes in first place. That is no shocker. A lot of people prefer the Sims 2 babies. They're just so freaking adorable and cute. You can interact with them, pick them up, drop them on the floor, bathe them in the sink, have changing tables for them. My one complaint for The Sims 2 is those extra objects that babies get. I wish they weren't like a downloadable off the website thing, and it was something that came in the actual Sims 2 DLC games. That is my biggest gripe, because I would have loved to play with those extra objects for my babies. There you go. There you have it. Let me know down below if you agree, disagree. Would you have given it different rankings? Who came in first for you? All that good stuff. And I will see you in my next video. So, bye for now.